Hi Leo, this is Terra Queen Jamila here to do your Screw Your Gravity ex-lover spread. So welcome to your reading. This is going to look at your ex and to see if and what kind of influence they have over your life. The sad part about it, Leo, is that your exes, you like that? Is that your exes can affect you for years. So it sucks the way that your ex, for some reason, they will expect you to just give up your whole life for them. And you know how selfish they can be. So I want to look at this because hopefully this will bring somebody peace. This will bring somebody healing. Shout out to the cross watchers. Okay, I'm pretty sure that there are some cross watchers that are watching, which some exes of some Leos. Okay, now I am a Leo rising, and I will tell you that just knowing what I know about the way people act with Leos is that people rarely want to let us go. Okay, and it's really sad, but you know, if it's time to let go, you need to let go. So let's take a look at this. First of all, we're going to call to Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. We're going to call to the spirits for protection and for guidance. And spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, okay, for the Leos. Show me Leo's current relationship. Okay, show me Leo's current relationship. Show me Leo's ex. Okay, show me where Leo's ex is at. How do they affect Leo? Why do they still affect the Leo? And advice for setting yourself, or advice for setting the Leos free from their influence. Okay. All right. I think that that's enough shuffling. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay.
Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So let's take a look at this. Let's work through this. First of all, your current relationship, Leo, it seems to be suffering a little bit. Now, maybe it's not suffering. I feel like a lot of you Leos, just looking at this Hermit card, a lot of you are currently with Earth sign people, in particular Virgos. I do feel that by this Hermit card coming up, that no matter what zodiac sign your current partner is, that your ex has in fact caused problems in your relationship, has caused challenges, has even caused you to split up before, Leo. So let's throw some clarifiers. Spirit, give me some clarity on this Hermit. Some of you Leos are separated. Some of you Leos possibly just went through some kind of separation, some kind of isolation, you know, in your relationship. So I'm going to ask Spirit to give me some clarity. Spirits, give us some clarity for the Leos on the Hermit. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles. So they are definitely an Earth sign. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles coming up, I feel... Yes, honey, I do. Yes, ma'am. It'll cook down. Sorry. Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like your relationship is very solid, but it is slightly off balance. I feel that it's possibly because, Leo, you have children by your ex, and your new beau or your new boo is very hesitant on having children from you, and that is because your ex has lied so much. I can tell that your ex also did a parental alienation type of thing. Either they alienated you, Leo, or they alienated themselves, okay, from the children. So you can really, really see that. Feel like your current relationship is going well, but again, like I said, I can sense that there is some problems and issues Spirit, give me some more insight on Leo's current relationship and advice before we move on. Because I'm going to move on from this. This is just the first position. Okay, Page of Swords in the reverse position. Leos, your current person possibly used to be in contact with your ex, but now they are not. So I feel like there's some communication. Okay. And so I feel like Spirits is saying to you, you know, cut off the your ex is somehow communicating with your current, whether or not it is actually contacting them, writing them, calling them, speaking to them, but then sending telepathic messages. Okay. Seriously. Sending them energy through, um, feel like the Page of Swords reverse represents some kind of communication. So spirits do want to warn you about that. And also, I feel like the Page of Swords in the reverse position, I feel like your current lover, Leo, is carrying some prejudices with them because of what your ex has told them. Now, the Ace of Coins was the next card in line. So I do feel like spirits are saying to you that you need to be very, very clear that the things that your ex has said about you is not true. And your current lover has to be on board with that. They do have some prejudices possibly at the moment. But I feel like it's going to be up to you to, make that better, to set those boundaries, or either to, communicate that. Communicate how you feel, Now, I do feel as though a lot of earth energy, I feel strongly that a lot of you Leos are with earth signs. And they do have a tendency to be a little bit insecure. So there may have been some insecurity caused by that. And so in retrospect, I feel like slightly, Leo, you don't really like the way your lovers sometimes talk to you. Sometimes it feels like they're saying the same exact thing that your ex is saying to you. And that sucks for you. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there is challenges, Leo, in the relationship. Sometimes you feel like your partner is talking to you like your ex. And, it's almost like they're being channeled. Your ex is channeling themselves through your new mate. Now, your ex is the Queen of Swords. So this is the card to represent your ex. Your ex is very bitter, Leo. Your ex is more than likely the one that we're talking about is an air sign. This is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. They are still trying to stick it to you. They're very bitter about the breakup. They're upset. They're angry. They don't want to let it go. So I'm going to ask Spirit to give me some clarity on this Queen of Swords, what they want you to know about your ex, Spirit. What do you want Leos to know about their ex? Okay, so the Strength card. And it is in the reverse position. This lets me know that your ex had an extreme feelings for you, felt very, very passionately about you, still does, but I feel as though the Strength card represents where, especially with it being in reverse, I feel like where it's a thin line between love and hate is what I want to say. They loved you. They loved you, but now they hate you. So that's why that Strength card is in reverse. So it's like the opposite of that fiery, passionate love. Your ex is upset. And also I feel as though they are sending you not only telepathic messages, but I also can sense that they're, it's always something negative. They know that you're sensitive, and they're saying all kind of sly comments and stuff. In particular, if you have children with them, it just and you feel like you're just trapped, that you have to deal with them. It is so. I'm going to ask Spirit to give you some advice on this person. I can tell how difficult they are. The Wheel. Now, things are about to turn over in your favor. Looking more so towards May, for some reason, I feel as though your ex is going to find somebody that matches to you and they're going to move on. I feel like they're going to move on finally. Something. And so that's actually something that you've been wanting, Leo. Well, you're getting ready to get your wish. Okay, so things are getting ready to turn around for you in your favor. And yeah, so that's what I'm seeing with that. Now, how do they affect you? And the King of Coins comes up. So first of all, Leo, I feel like Spirits is saying that they do affect. I feel like King of Coins is saying that they've been affecting your health. They've been affecting your spiritual, emotional, mental health. Okay, that's what the King of Coins represents. Also, they've been affecting you financially. They've been affecting you financially because they've been they see, especially those of you that have been broke up for a long time. Your ex been calling your job, like they go around, they find out where you at through people. You know, they're constantly trying to figure out what's going on. They're constantly paying people for information on you. It's really, really sad. So if you are somebody that is cross-watching a Leo, let me tell you something. If you are the ex of the Leo, you're going to have something really, really fortunate happen for you. Please understand that you still have to deal with that karma because you've been at your ex for years. And so you're going to finally meet the person meant for you. But it's going to be some difficulty because of what you sent your ex through. So, you know, you're going to have to deal with that negative karma. Okay. Now, some of you, your exes are in jail. You've had to put them, they've been in and out of jail because you've had to stop them from stalking you. Spirit, give me some clarity on this King of Coins as far as how does Leo's ex affect Leo. Okay, see there, the Six of Coins. So they have been blocking your blessings, Leo. I can see them calling your job. I can see them contacting people. You know, I can see them doing things like that. See there, the Judgment card. They got a bunch of people against you. You've actually had to deal with quite a bit. Also having to do with court. I feel as though they've possibly been trying to create legal cases for you. They've really, really, really been a complete and utter nightmare for you. They've went around lying. They have not told the truth. They have told complete falsehoods to people. They have told people things that you have done that you have not done, just so that they could get these people to chase after you and to stalk you. Okay? So, yeah, it's been a rough road as far as how so if you've been feeling like, you know, financial blockages, Leo, unfortunately, they've been creating that. And see, you've been letting them because you've sort of succumbed. So if you're single right now, you're in sort of a slightly different predicament. If you're with somebody, things are doing good. You're doing good. But this is years and years later. Like, it's been a long time coming, Leo. You've actually, I mean, you've been victim to this person for quite some time. Now, why do they still affect you? And it is because of your will. It is because, Leo, you've been sort of like the cowardly lion. You know, cutting them off has seemed to be impossible. It seems like it's easier for you to just agree with them, especially those of you that are single, that have been single for a while since your ex. It's been easier for you to just agree with them and just do what they say. No, you need to stand up on your own 2 feet, even though it seems difficult, even though it seems hard. You got to have some heart and stand up to that. You got to put up your protection too, because I mean, again, you've been through the worst. I feel like it is going to get better. But you are going to have to deal, like I said, both of you, unfortunately, the crap that they've set in your life they've caused some problems. Financially and then legally. Probably legally, or as far as with Judgment, you know, they've been telling people these lies, or they've been embellishing the truth as well. And so people have judged you because of that, but we're not going to worry about those people, because those people that judged you, they weren't for you anyway. Oh, nice. Thank you. I'll come down there in a minute. Okay, so yeah, that's what's up with that Ace of Wands, okay? As far as why they still affect you, because you're not being strong enough. Okay, you've got to set out, and you've got to move on from them, Leo. They have essentially, for those of you that are single, they've backed you into a corner and sort of isolated you. So that's where that Hermit comes in. Some of you Leos are just isolated. Some of you, you've been horribly isolated. So it's time for you to come out of that. And the cycle is, that's why the wheels of change, the wheel of fortune comes up. Now, advice for setting yourself free from their influence. The Page of Pentacles comes up. This is why I said that I'm seeing sort of with the moon in Taurus. So I'm seeing a Taurus moon. I'm seeing Taurus time, which is going to be April, May. So I'm definitely seeing you need to, first of all, you need to protect yourself and you need to ground yourself. The Page of Pentacles does represent grounding. The Page of Pentacles represents financial success. Spirits feel as though there's either a job out there. I do feel like you're going to hear about a job, because some of you Leos, especially you Leo women, you broke up with somebody that you were codependent from, or not codependent, but you were dependent on them, and they sort of left you out there when you didn't want, you weren't actually prepared for what they were going to do. So, Spirit, give me some clarity from this page. Uh-oh, a card fell out. The Chariot. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to be determined. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to stay focused. They are able to throw off your focus. You're going to have to really, really push through that, Leo, because that's what they're doing. They're throwing off your focus there, and you're wasting a lot of your energy on them. Another thing is that stop wasting all of your energy, especially if this is your ex and you're trying to get some kind of alimony, palimony, or whatever the heck it is. Go get your own job, Leo, and do what you got to do. Not seriously, while you're waiting on their support, you're blocking out your potential. You're blocking out your blessings. You're going through this drama with them, especially the ones of you that are single. Now, again, the ones of you that are getting into relationships, or you have a relationship, you can see a new job is coming. So some of you that are, still single, there is a new job that's coming. So a new job represents freedom, and then you can move on. You can keep it moving, because you don't want to be with them. You know that it's not going to work, Leo. Okay? They can't even handle letting you go for 5 minutes. Let alone what it was like being in a relationship with them. Okay? Now, some of you, I will tell you that I'm sensing a twin flame running situation. Some of you Leos are running from a twin flame. Now, if that person is your twin flame and you're cross-watching, please understand that you are making it worse. You are causing more division and more separation, chasing and following that person around. If it is meant for you to be together, you have to allow divine timing to step in, and you have to, you have to let go. What's meant for you is going to come back to you. So there's a letting go process. Okay, it's a letting go process. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, Leo. Again, there's so many different scenarios out there. This is just a general reading. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. And again, if you need some help cord cutting, whatever it is that you need, you can contact me. Okay, the link to my website is below. All right, thank you so much for watching. Blessed be.